Hey everyone, I'm Wobbleton, the founder of GenKind. Today I'm going to chat with my good friend Austin Mahone, a star in the entertainment industry and all-around good guy, about something that's really close to our hearts, which is our recent visit to the Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt, and the importance of using our platforms for good. Here's a recap of that visit.
It's a good day.
So, Austin, I must say, it was incredible seeing you in action today at the hospital. When we asked you to help, what motivated you to say yes and get involved?
I love coming to see the kids. They always put a smile on my face, just like I'm there to put a smile on theirs, and they inspire me. I've worked with the Seacrest Foundation a few times in the past, and being able to do it again has been a lot of fun.
Absolutely, and I appreciate you doing that. And I love that you're so passionate about giving back, especially to kids. And it's amazing to see how a little bit of time and attention, just for them, when they're going through so much, can mean the absolute world to them. So, what stood out to you during the visit?
I think what stood out to me was probably just how happy the kids were, honestly. You go to a children's hospital to try to make them feel a little bit better in their time there, but honestly, they just came in and they were radiating light and positivity, and I love that. It really, it inspired me as well.
Yeah, kind of puts a smile on your face too, because they're going through so much.
Yeah. For them to show up, out of their day and just sit in and be so talkative, and it was a blessing, honestly.
I appreciate the question. What do you want to be for Halloween?
Yeah.
A guy said Morgan Wallen.
He had the mullet and everything. It was perfect.
Be Morgan Wallen.
It inspired me to want to grow a mullet after that.
But yeah, so it was definitely a heartwarming kind of experience.
It was.
Being at the hospital, working with the foundation, working with you, kind of iterates the power of collaboration. And for the folks who don't know, the foundation builds and operates broadcast media centers in pediatric hospitals across the country, and just relaunched an Atlanta one actually. And you've now been to 2, so
that's right.
14 total, so I guess we can...
Kindness is now trending.
Yeah. And if I recall correctly, as I just mentioned, you actually were the anchor celebrity that helped open the Charlotte studio.
That's right.
How does it feel to come back over 10 years and do it again? But
It feels great, honestly, but it's been too long. That being 10 years ago, it was it's not that cool.
Yeah.
I mean, it was great to be the first person to open it up, but I would love to be doing this at least once a year.
Yeah.
Not once every decade. This is crazy. So I'm just so happy to be back here.
Yeah. Well, I think I can say on behalf of them and obviously me and GenKind that, we love having you there, and happy to bring you to all of them. We'll do a bucket list of the studio.
I would love to be there.
So, and I know when I first talked to the foundation about working with you on this and our series of campaigns, they immediately were like, "Oh my God, Austin!" They immediately they could tell you, I think, almost every talent that's visited every studio, and they're like, "He opened in 2013." I was like, "That was quick."
Yeah.
And I do believe they told me they dug some photos out from then. So
for sure.
You've changed a little. But,
I appreciate you bringing us back together again.
Yeah, absolutely, and appreciate you doing it. So, basically, from everything I've noticed working with you and then working with them, it kind of reiterates the power of using celebrity for good, right? The voice and awareness you can bring to any cause, but picking youth in particular and hospitalized youth in particular, I think is just a phenomenal thing for you to be doing, and I really appreciate that. And your presence in those spaces can inspire others to do good too.
Let's keep going. I completely agree.
Yeah.
What's the point of being a celebrity if you can't, shine some light?
That's kind of what we're hoping to inspire. Anybody who's got a platform, and even if you don't, anybody can share a video, can like something.
Yeah.
And that's what we're trying to show, is that little bit of action can change the world for somebody's life. It helps others also do good. So.
We're going to keep inspiring not only the celebrities, we need you guys too, but the youth as well.
Yeah. Well, it's just
They're our future. We got to keep them inspired.
for me, realizing that the impact that you can have and others can have and the good that can come from that can really make a difference in a lot of lives. And that momentum kind of can carry itself. And it's kind of making kindness trend, right?
Yeah.
Let's make that happen. So
That's right. I mean, one of the things that stood out to me from today was just how like knowledgeable and wise some of these kids were, like beyond their years. Like little Levi next to me, I think he was like 9 years old, but he's like, you know, praying over me and like giving me life advice. And I'm like, man, like I gotta call you sometimes, Levi, pick me back up when I need it.
I mean, it was.
I love those kids.
And you know, any parting thoughts or
I would say I definitely would love to do this again with you.
Oh, yeah.
As soon as you're ready. And
Tomorrow.
okay, you let me know where. And yeah, like just with everything you're saying, it's about giving back. It's about just being a positive frequency in someone's day, even if it's just for an hour or two, you know, singing a song or just cracking a joke to get them to smile. Like that's really what it's all about, you know.
Yeah.
I know you know, but we gotta tell the rest of the world because
everybody
it goes a long way.
Shares your video of being there, right? That alone brings more joy to even more kids who couldn't be there. And then, you know, you had all the kids and parents viewing, live streaming from their rooms. So, you know, you're reaching hundreds of people in 1 hour. Then you amplify that over and over, and it's just, you know, do a lot of good. So,
well, thank you, Miles, for everything.
no, thank you, Austin, for doing that, and you know, thank you to you, your team, and on behalf of the organization, foundation. Look forward to crossing off all the other studios with you at some point.
Let's keep going.
Doing a lot of good, man. Thank you.
Thank you.